Today I fucked up, accidentally ruined something my boyfriend really cares about. My boyfriend, 25M, and I, 24F, went to a football game to record content for his social media. He works in sports broadcasting, writing, podcasts, and TikToks. We drove about 3.54 hours to get to this game. College game day was there. It was a big game. As he went around interviewing people, I was behind the camera recording, or so I thought. I work with cameras a good amount but usually focus on photography and not videography. We found out while trying to look at the footage after the game that some of the really good and the best interviewees ever gotten had not been recorded due to technical issues, me not catching that I had switched starting and stopping recording when starting or stopping interviews. Out of the about 7 interviews I recorded, intro, outro, B-roll, and other footage I thought I had recorded, I only really got some B-roll, maybe 2 interviews, and a lot of my feet walking between interviews by accident. He's obviously upset that most of the recordings were not there, and I was and am very upset with myself about messing it up and ruining this for him. He told me it feels like a big waste of time and money since we don't have anything he can actually post from the whole event, which I feel is kind of fair. I feel like an absolute boss over it, and I don't know if there is anything I can say or do to make it up to him or even get him to trust me behind a camera for him ever again. I did apologize, but I don't feel like that even did anything to help him or myself. Side note. This was someone else's camera that I have not used before, but I feel I still should not have made a mistake this large. Please let me know if you think there is anything I can say or do to help make literally any of this better. I feel so awful about it all. Too long did not read. I accidentally didn't record interviews for my boyfriend to post on his channels and found out after the game ended. He is quite upset and I am quite upset with myself. Is there anything I can say, do to make this situation suck less? The fact that you feel so bad means you care. Maybe post on some players or staff Twitter and get him an interview in secret. He would love that. Every camera operator has made similar mistakes. There's a few missed shots I still think about when I accidentally stopped recording instead of starting. It helps remind you to double check camera status, as well as briefly reviewing shots to confirm they're recording out correctly. Your boyfriend should also help double check too to avoid this. Errors happen, now you won't make the same mistake again, at least right. As someone who records once-in-a-lifetime events for a living, this happens. Especially in frantic environments like a Penn State tailgate game. The only thing that keeps it from happening to me anymore is my camera now has a bright red ring around the monitor while recording. Don't beat yourself up, shit happens. I remember recording a training video for some guys at work. I spent like an hour. I got home, went to upload the footage and realized I took a picture, tears of joy. It's his job, you are not professional. His fault for using you as free labor.